Hey everybody, it's Ice Physics. This is part 11. I don't remember if I specifically said what I was gonna do. Yeah, I looked at the map. So yeah, I grinded some things out. Uh, I guess we can go down to the left part. Yeah, so let's go down to the left. Before that, let's review what we did. Uh, let's see. Equipment. Armor, rather. We got gloves for everybody. It's only one defense, but, you know, the guide was saying it was okay for this point. According to them, it was cheap, and I was thinking, oh, that's expensive, but I guess it's not really expensive. So for magic, I didn't end up actually giving the Black Mage Zakes whatever third spell I wanted to give him, and the White Mage, I actually only have Invisible. I actually didn't think it was particularly necessary to get the other ones just now, so we didn't get through so much grinding, which I think is actually good. Because that way, you know, we don't get over-leveled or something, and that only did 12. I wonder how much his physical attack would have done. Yeah, it's probably... I don't know if this is worth it or not, because we did just get out here. Of course, they also do kind of a lot of damage. Like, they're really getting fed a lot. Okay, good. Now we can just focus on this one who's already fairly weakened. Maybe well, if I'd known how long it would take, I probably would have used the... Oh, he only had 7 HP left. Yeah, I don't know, maybe that was the optimal way to do that. Because I don't want to waste the magic on an opponent, and then, wow, there's only one Grimp. I don't want to use, like, a big magic that does, like, 90% of his health, and then do another big attack that does, like, another 20%, because then the 10% could have been used for something else, but on the other hand, it's also good to just finish something off so they don't attack you. And then you'd want to avoid that so you don't receive another attack from an opponent that... Oh, we can't go down here. At least not so easily. Okay, I guess this was just a... Maybe I should have paid more attention to the map, because it... I guess the... I'm guessing now that the light green area is where we cannot walk, perhaps? So that means... If I wanted to go down there, I'd have to use this ship. But then I kind of want to get to that town in the center of what looks kind of like a field. So I guess we couldn't really use the ship for that, because we'd get down into that area. I'm not sure how to call it. It's like a road. We'd get down to that road beneath there, but then there's no way to get up there other than to just walk around the whole way, so that wouldn't be very efficient at all. So, oh. We also came across, like, this green werewolf, although it was like... Well, no, it was werewolf, and it was green, which is funny, because the older one is ZR, so you'd think that'd be green. So anyway, oh, yeah, well, I'm going to experiment with increasing their attack power. Let's go with him. And... that wasn't so helpful, apparently. Let's just use a fire spell, and she can heal. Ooh. Oh no! Did that just say slam? That didn't help at all. That isn't good. Might just have to continue from the old save point. Wait, didn't I use magic? Oh, right. I don't remember these ogres giving us so much trouble last time. Okay, so that... Okay, at least that took him out. Ogre. Maybe we should just attack him. That could take a while. At least he missed. Oh, good. Okay, now I'm a little worried. Oh, great. Now they got the level ups. So yeah, I also made sure not to level up off screen by quitting earlier than I thought I would. Oh, what? Well, we can't have that. Oh. How did she get in the front? Oh, that's right. It like switches their places. It doesn't like move them up one stage, but it actually... Yeah, see? She just goes back, but then can't. Okay. It's kind of a archaic design, I would say. Well, we have these, so we should use them. Normally, I would not do that, just because I kind of want to save resources. But if we're down a party member and our most defensive party member, we'd better be concerned about that. Guess we may as well just use spells and then worry about it later because I mean, if we save them for later, at this point, it might be too late. So, and we know these guys don't go down easily without magic. I could probably turn that up a little. So yeah, I was expecting to get a little further in the world. I also was expecting to kill that guy. May as well tip. What a creep. Oh, good. Oh, that was the right move. I'm actually a little surprised. Yep. Actually, we could do that, like, twice on him. So we're out of that. Now we have to start using potions. And we'd better do it, because we have one fewer person who can take the hits and distribute it more evenly across everybody, but we're pretty close, so we should be able... Oh. Okay, hopefully... I don't know that we needed to use the potion, but that's okay. At least we didn't, you know, waste the magic by not using it, because it was more necessary for the fight with two of these things than it was for the fight with one of them. So yeah, I was expecting to make some more progress, but then I also didn't notice that... It's funny, I originally thought that path did just cut off where it did, but then I thought, oh, it's going down a lot farther than I thought, so maybe it actually is a full path to a whole other area, but It wasn't. It was exactly what I thought it was originally. One damage. I bet Ellie's gonna level up before he does at this rate. Alright, now we gotta go to the heart building. Is there a Dorkly? I've been noticing a lot of... For some reason, I've been getting a lot of Dorkly videos in my suggested thing on YouTube. And a lot of them have been Final Fantasy related, so I guess they're big fans. I'm wondering if there's one about... I mean, it's kind of a common joke, I think, but I wonder if there's one about waiting for townspeople to have to move, and there could be a gag in that, I think. Like, if I needed to wait for him, and I could just go around, but... You know, like... You could go around, but it also... You could, like, write a personality around the person being frustrated that... Oops. That they could just easily go through the regular path. The one that would take less time, except that there's someone in front of it, and the character's just being really stubborn. There could be some good jokes in that. Okay, so now we have a green one. A Groger. Okay, what are we gonna do with this? Should we take out the red one? I think green can... Yeah, when I was off screen, so I mentioned that green werewolf, where it was just a werewolf. And, oh, he kind of looks like the Hulk, because he's wearing purple. Did they do that on purpose? I mean, probably not, because it's just a color scheme that goes well together, but still. So anyway, the wolves caused poison, and they were pretty dangerous. I think there's one or two of them. I think there was two of them. Okay, I think I know what we'll do. That was probably helpful. Or at least likely enough. Oh, that is not good. Dang, what the heck? How can that guy not be dead yet? Well, it didn't seem like boosting their power helped very much. So I don't know. Okay, what can she do? I guess I can do this again. That didn't seem to do very much. Let me see how much fire does against the green one. Seems like it's about the same. Well, I didn't want to do this, but I think we might have to go back into the town because I should have replenished that potion I used up. And we're already running out of magic, and we're just barely surviving this anyway. Makes me wonder if I should use the ship. Like, is this area too dangerous and we're actually... Because we just got the ship, maybe we're supposed to use it. Jeez. Okay, we're not going to use magic, we're just going to see where this goes. At least he's missing a lot. Oh, that was pretty decent, all things considered. 10 times more than what the Black Mage did. We'll just kind of estimate how long it takes to beat him after using, like... Didn't we use, like, 3 spells? Okay. It still takes a while, so... We either use 2 or... Oh, we got lots of gold, though. Someone's gonna level up from that. Yeah, maybe all we need is everybody to be level 6, and maybe then this area won't be so dangerous. Okay, so now let's check everybody's level. Yeah, come to think of it, when I was grinding off screen, I noticed I walked into this area, and this area had the green wolves, like where you see... It's kind of like a maze. It kind of reminds me of an area, the upper north part area in Breath of the Wild. It kind of reminds me of that, where it's raining, you know, north of the Zora area. So anyway, and it's also easy to identify this area by those bricks that are there by the water, which incidentally is not a port. But in any case, I found the green wolves here, and I found the green ogres here. So I guess we found Shrek. So obviously this is an even more advanced area. I don't know how that's going to compare to going out on the ocean, because I know you can also encounter enemies there. Okay, so just in case, let's cure her. You know, in case we meet an enemy in the couple steps it takes to get over there. Oh, okay, so now everybody's level 6. So let's see how distributed their level up is now. So that's 1369, 1204, 1176, and 1301. 1369, 1204. So, yeah, Ellie actually is ahead of Fred now, which is interesting. He was the one behind for a long time because he fainted more. But, you know, he missed a big fight, so, you know, we get more experience now. So they're pretty even now, although C's a little bit ahead. And then Zake's, I guess he's the only one who's never fainted? Is that right? Has he never fainted? I mean, that's why his for next level up is ahead, unless everybody's fainted like twice and he's fainted once. And by fainted, I think it's actually dead, because it sounds like they actually get revived from death. I'm not sure if that's the case. So anyway, I'll also check out their new stats. 25, 6... Maybe that's not going to be affected. It's only the stuff on the left I think it's only the stuff on the left that's affected. Which, well, okay, if strength goes up, that affects damage, but I don't think hit percent and I don't think you get hit percent or absorb. It's just the stats on the left, and that's agility, int, vite, luck, and vite's the likelihood of increasing HP when you level up. So that doesn't affect your defense. The defense is just what armor you're wearing, I guess. And like the base stat of the party type, the character type. Okay, so although I guess agility would affect hit percent, or no, that's how soon you attack in battle. So it seems like the stats aren't really even all that important, besides the fact that you get more HP. So I'm not even sure if that's ever worth reviewing again. Oh, look at that, we did have another encounter. Granted, with nothing to worry about. Oh. Right, I forgot. They can't necessarily take them out in one hit. Even though there's 6 of them, which make you think, oh, they're weak, but they're not quite that weak. They're weak enough, but the Black Mage is probably the only one who can't want... I stand corrected. I think Ellie's the only one who took hers out, and that's because Iced Mist. Alright, now we're down to 1. Let's re-examine how much experience we get. Although we do get a lot of gold. Like, I'd say 36 gold is definitely still worth it. Even if 36 experience isn't necessarily. Because that's 36 relative to... Let's see, the least amount is this. So that's like in the general area of 1%, maybe even less than 1% of how much experience it takes. So that might not be worth it, but I think the gold actually is. I mean, I don't think 36 gold is anything to sneeze at. So this isn't terribly different from a grinding episode, as it turns out, because we didn't actually leave the area we're in, which I was not expecting. Oops. But I think it would be appropriate at this time, after confirming that it'd be worth at least examining to see if the sea is more dangerous. Although there'd be less opportunities for saving, so I might want to stock up on tents. How many items do we have? Heals. Yeah, we need at least 2 more of those. Wait, did I say 2 more? I think I meant to say 1. I'm thinking, if we're gonna go out on the sea, I don't know, I imagine that there might be weirder enemies that maybe we want to use more black magic against besides our offensive, attacking spell. I'm talking about the blind specifically, but I don't know. I mean, when would it be better to decrease their hit percentage compared to just hitting them with the ice spell? On the other hand, if there are creatures that aren't weak to fire or ice, that just don't take a lot of magic damage, but they do a lot of offensive damage, and they're vulnerable to blind, then maybe that would be good. Well, we do have lots of money, so... Well, for me, it comes down to either spending them all on tents and more potions. Like, I think maybe we should have 15, because... No. Let me go out into the overworld and just plan out where I think I'm going to want to go if I do use this ship. Oh, the pirate's still here. And then we'll use that to decide what kind of equipment to buy. Like, should we get the... or maybe we should just play it more safe and get Ellie's defensive against blind spell. Maybe we should go with that, because there's less utility in that, but if we're out on sea and can't get back to a port easily, and we need something like that, then that could be really useful and necessary. So if I go to the right, if I do end up going to the right, it doesn't seem like there's a town anywhere around there, so maybe that isn't such a wise decision. So how did we get here anyway? Because we never crossed the sea. We only used the landmarks, but did we go across that northern area? Yeah, because that's the port. Those 3 let's see, how would you call it? Those 3 light green areas, I guess that's the port, maybe, for the original town that we were in. And that's the original town right there. Above, in that, like, center continent on the lower 2 halves of the continent, however you'd put that. So, if the light green area is places we can't go, can we just go down? Okay, maybe we won't go out to sea, but we will go down. In which case, we wouldn't have to necessarily stock up on potions. But on the other hand, I don't know that the magic spells would be as useful as all that. Let's see, what do we have? Ellie, we have Mute. I don't think we'll run across magic enemies. That's kind of the last thing we'd get. I don't imagine we'd have magic opponents until we get into, like, the next, like, boss room, but I could be wrong about that. Or, like, the boss dungeon, whatever dungeon contains the next boss. So, the next thing would be to check what kind of magic we need. And we could only get dark. I mean, maybe I should reconsider slow, but, like, if that's effective against bosses and the boss is fast, then we could use that against the boss and then gain an advantage over them so we can at least heal. But I don't know if speed's something you should necessarily rely on, because it only affects how likely it is you move ahead. So we could very well move ahead of something just randomly, whereas randomly, if we slow down the boss, that doesn't guarantee we're going to move ahead of them. So, you know, if I knew more about the mechanics, I might want to do that, but I think we're just going to stock up on tents and potions and worry about magic later. And we're going to go south to that town. I wonder if we should get more cabins. They probably heal like 60 HP instead of just the 30. And I wonder if maybe they even restore MP. Let me look at that. I might still have that up. Let's see. Cabin or tent. When you save in an inn or use an item since a cabin or tent, you can save a progress. Okay, so for the official guide only has one reference to tents. You know, I used the search function, so it doesn't mention how much it heals. I'm pretty sure there is a guide that does that, but I don't have that open right now. So, if it only does like an extra 30 and doesn't restore MP, by definition, it's not worth it, because it's several times more than the tent. You could just use the tent more. So that almost leads me to believe that maybe it must use magic, or it restores magic in addition to more HP, because otherwise, I know that. What's the other thing? A cabin. Wait. Cabin or tent. There's one above cabins, isn't there? Oh, no, wait. If there's one above cabins and that restores more HP than the cabin doesn't necessarily restore the most HP you can possibly restore. Unless it does do that. No, wait. The other one, the one ahead of the cabin, restores more HP. Okay, so I'm just gonna buy potions and tents, and we'll think about cabins later. Oh, we need more pures. I don't want to take too long just talking about all this. That probably gets pretty boring. But, okay, where are we at now? Okay. I want one more of those, 2 more heals, and then we'll see where we are after that. was playing Kid Icarus the other day, so those barrels look like something else. They look like, you know, the item that lets you store more potions, up to 9, I believe. So now we're down on cash, but we do have plenty of healing items. Like, I think this is as much as we could possibly need for at least whatever next task we need. So we should be able to save. I mean, we definitely can, that's not a question. What I mean is, that's what we probably should do now. And then, let's just go out into the map one more time. Thanks, guys. I didn't think... Wait, I'm wrong. I mean, it looks like you can go to the right there, and then go down, or go down. Yeah, if I were to go to the right there, is that the right there? And then can you go down here and go down? Wait, where? Okay, oh, there's that green wolf I was talking about. Apparently, those don't just appear on the right over there. Okay, we better take him out first, and we'll use whatever resources we need to. Maybe I should have had the white mage attack, but, well, 15 damage, that's pretty good. The Grimp. Yeah, we're getting kind of up there in time, but I don't oh, okay, that took him out. That's good. I don't know, maybe I should have... Oh, are these guys tougher than I thought? Are they tougher than regular wolves? Oh, great. Okay. Not by much if they are. Alright, let's see where we are on the map now. Like our cursor. Okay, so it kind of looks like we should be able to move down there, but I don't see a path for that. Maybe it's, oops. Yeah, that's weird. We're now to the right, but it looks like there should be an open space to the left and then down. But I don't see anything like that just by walking on it. So maybe it's not entirely literal, and we just have to walk to the right a little, then go down, and then go left, and that's how we get there? Which is what I would have initially assumed, except that the map is kind of, at least to me, it seems a little misleading on that. So, well, that's what we'll do. We'll try and get into that area, and if we can't do that, I'd like to avoid just going outright to the right, which means if we can't go to the right and then down and then to the left into whatever area that is, I guess we'd go out into the sea and then see where we can see there. Did you see what I did there?